Hey there, what's going on? It's Lisa here of Happy Foods. How are you doing today? I just got back from the gym, took a yoga class, and I'm still in my jacket. It's really cold out there today. It's beautiful, it's sunny, but it's, I don't know, it's in the 40s right now, maybe close to 50. So that's cool for me. Anyways, I am really hungry, and I thought I'd make myself a tuna sandwich, but this is going to be a vegan tuna sandwich. It's gonna be a mock tuna sandwich. And I've never made it before. I've made a mock egg salad that came out awesome. I have to do a video on that. And so that's why I'm doing the mock tuna salad now. I'm gonna try it out for you. And I just gotta tell you a quick little story of how the egg salad, mock egg salad even came about. There's a little Indian store just down the street from me. My friends Gina and JP own it, Indian Spice. If you're ever in Charleston, they're super awesome guys, love them to death, and I've been going there since it opened. And they know I'm a big fruit lover. I always buy my cases of mango there when mangoes are in season, and I buy other things too, but they're always telling me about new things that I can try, and since they know that I love fruit, they've always been telling me to try this spice called Chatt Masala. And I'm going to show it to you here. It actually shows it with some fruit on here. And they tell me, oh, you sprinkle this on top of your fruit and it's delicious. And it shows fruit every time I look at Chatt Masala and I read the ingredients and I think, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to put that on my fruit, but after about a year of them telling me to try it, I said, okay, I'm going to buy some. It's only like $2. I mean, Chatt Masala, I don't know if you can find this in a regular grocery store, to be honest. So if you don't have an Indian store and you want to try this, then I'd say you probably could order online pretty reasonable, and I'll probably last you for a really long time. So anyways, I bought it and I had some fruit and I said, I'm going to sprinkle on my fruit and try it. Well, as soon as I opened this up and put on the fruit, it just reminded me of boiled eggs. It's got this spice in here that I bought before. I think it's I don't even know how to pronounce it, asafoetida, asafoetida, and I believe it's that one. And it's not a bad smell, but it just smells like eggs. And so as soon as I put this on my fruit, I mean, I just couldn't get past the fact that I was eating a boiled egg with my fruit. So it didn't do it for me. They laughed when I told them that. They couldn't believe that I didn't care for it. It just wasn't my taste. But it got me thinking. I said, this would be awesome to make a mock egg salad. So that's what I did. I made a mock egg salad using tofu, and it came out really good. And so now I'm going to try it as a mock tuna using chickpeas. So I just wanted to tell my little story here, how I got started with this, making this recipe here. So basically tuna salad, right? You got canned tuna, usually, mayonnaise, celery. This is how I usually would make tuna salad. Maybe a little mustard, a little pinch of sugar, salt and pepper. I'm going to make a lemon pepper mock tuna, and so I'm just going to walk through it. So instead of tuna, I'm going to use chickpeas, okay? So I've got 1 can of drained chickpeas in this bowl. All I did, I'm going to adjust the camera down a little bit so you can see me now, what I'm doing food-wise. All right, so I got 1 can of chickpeas. That's my tuna. I drained it, took a fork, and all I did was just break it up. You could probably put it in the food processor if you want. Just break it up. If you like it chunky, leave it chunkier, but you just want it in some little pieces, okay? So I just mashed this up, took about a minute. All right, then for the mayonnaise, I'm using this raw vegan sour cream. You could use regular mayonnaise, but I've got some of this left and I don't want it to go to waste. The nuts basically are my fat, like mayonnaise, and then it's got the lemon juice, this is raw vegan sour cream. And I thought that would go really nice, like a lemon pepper kind of tuna. So I'm gonna measure this out, but that's gonna be my mayonnaise. Then I've got a little mustard I'm gonna put in. A little bit of sugar. I like my tuna salad sweet, so not sweet, but just a little pinch of that. Some black pepper I'm going to put in. Got a little bit of that lemon zest, right? So I thought I'd put a little bit of that lemon zest, kind of finally chop that and put some of that in. And then my celery that I don't even have to mess with. I've got a little bit right here I'm gonna chop up. And am I missing? Oh, and then for the eggs, my boiled eggs, I've got 4 ounces of some tofu I had left over from last week, so this works out well. I use it up. Just any kind of tofu. It's like a firm tofu. I just blotted off the water. I didn't press it or anything. And so I got 4 ounces of that. And I'm going to mix that with the Chatt Masala. And that's my eggs. This tastes just like boiled eggs. So let's get cracking here. Alright, so I've got about 4 pieces of celery here that I'm going to add. And again, you just make it like you would make tuna salad. Okay, so if you don't like celery, don't put celery in. If you like a lot of celery, put more celery in. I'm just going to finely chop it. I like things more finely chopped up because I feel like then you get a little bit in each bite. And you can see it just adds a nice pretty little color. So I've got, that's probably roughly half a cup or so of some chopped celery going in, right? Then we're going to put in our raw vegan sour cream to give it like a little lemony feel. But if you didn't want to use this raw vegan sour cream, you could substitute mayonnaise. Get a plant-based mayonnaise if you want. Make your own or store-bought. I'm just measuring this out for the sake of a recipe. That pretty much uses it almost all up. I got a 1/4 cup of the raw vegan sour cream. It's also great on top of chili. And found a recipe for a really great salad dressing too that I made a couple days ago. So got that in there. Alright, let me just start mixing. And I want to make a sandwich with this, so you'll have to stay tuned. I'm going to jump in the shower and then I'll come back at you when I'm putting it all together. A little mustard, a little Dijon mustard. I'm going to put in, this mustard's kind of strong, but I'm going to put in like a 1/2 tablespoon of mustard. Okay. Let me get some lemon zest in here. Alright, do 2 little pieces of lemon zest. That's such a nice flavor. So I'm just going to finely kind of slice this. Okay, nice and thin, because it's got a nice flavor, but you don't want to eat a big chunk of it. Cut that in half roughly. Alright, so maybe like a teaspoon, some lemon zest. You can do like I did with the vegetable peeler, or you could just use a zester. Don't throw it away. Alright, so get that mixed in. What am I missing? The tofu. Alright, so 4 ounces of tofu. And I'm going to put in, start with like maybe like a teaspoon of this stuff. Just going to kind of sprinkle it on. Okay. And with my fork, I'm just going to mash it up. It's tofu. It's very soft. Okay. Just break it up. It smells just like boiled eggs. It's crazy. It's really good though. I just couldn't get past that on my fruit though. I'd have to do it something savory. But it got me thinking. So, there we go. That is like my boiled egg. And if you add some turmeric to this, it's yellow and it looks just like eggs. But I don't care so much about that. Yes, I'm adding that in. And a little black pepper, because it's a lemon pepper tuna salad. And just a little to taste, you know, salt and pepper, sugar to taste. You don't even have to put sugar. I'm just putting a little sprinkle, because when I make my tuna salad, I like to add a touch of sweetness. Alright, mix this all together. Give this little bad boy a taste. Alright, that looks really good. Check that out. Really does kind of look like tuna salad. Smells like tuna salad. You guys close up. Let's give this Losing my stand. All right, stay. All right, let's give this guy a taste, and then I'm gonna check back with you in just a minute with putting my sandwich together here. This looks awesome. That was good. It's got a really nice flavor. You know, it's not tuna salad. I'm not gonna lie, you can't compare it to traditional tuna salad, but it's a really nice variation, and it's super, super good for you. It's got tons of protein, tons of fiber. It's simple to put together. You sure do get a lot more out of it than a can of tuna. This is probably twice as much as you would get out of a can of tuna for probably less than half the price. So it's very frugal, very budget friendly, very healthy for you. So this is a great, great salad, and I bet you it's going to make a killer filling for my sandwich. So stay tuned. I'll come right back at you with the finished product. Hang tight. Guys, we're back for sandwich time. So I just toasted up some bread. I've got, I'm using this gluten-free bread I got from Costco. Tastes really good, actually. The only problem is they're kind of small pieces, and you'll see that I've noticed that they kind of fall apart, like they get stuck together. This happened to me when I had my sandwich last week. My bread just fell apart, so I don't know. Not the best on the slicing job, but they taste pretty darn good. So if you're looking for a good gluten-free bread, Costco, you get 2 of these little loaves in a bag. So I think I'll use the broken one for the at the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of sprouts on there. I just make my own sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, and I'm gonna use that to kind of keep everything in, since I got a little bit of a gap here. I'm gonna put some of my mock tuna salad on top. Sure, I'm gonna get my fiber for today. That bread has like 9 grams of fiber and 2 slices. Healthy colon, healthy colon. All right, I've been eating. I couldn't stop eating it while I was waiting for my bread to toast, so that looks like a good amount. My goodness, that's definitely enough for 4 sandwiches, easily. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh tomato on there. Look at that. Nice tomato. Where's my pepper mill? Let's get a little fresh black pepper on some tomato. Yeah, a little fresh pepper on there. Ooh yeah, baby. I don't eat too many bread sandwiches, but once in a while, man, they're good. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh, I can hardly pick it up because I got my broken toast here. Look at that. That, my friends, is a really tasty sandwich. Let's see. Let me try cutting this in half. Hold on. Wrong knife. Grabbing my serrated knife here. Don't need to tear the bread up anymore. There we go. All right. Let me have a quick little bite for you. That is good. That is good, my friends. Plant-based eating at its finest. So I hope you like this. Just showing you this is what I was going to have for lunch. So thought I'd just pull the camera out and try to walk you through as best as I can. And just give you some ideas, keep you inspired, and get you creative in the kitchen a little bit. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know what your favorite mock recipe is. I know there's quite a few variations for different things, but let me know what your favorite mock version of something is. And remember, always eat happy foods. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao.